forward rather than back. We're working the gluteus medius or medius, depending. Now let's slow it down. Up and down. Up. So you can change the intensity of an exercise by adding ankle weights, which we have here. Keeping the knee flexed so there's no stress on the joints. And again, you don't have to go too heavy with this stuff. I mean, anything over 5 pounds actually is too heavy for this kind of work. If you want to get involved in very heavy weights or heavier than 5 pounds, then start using some machines. Because ankle weights, with that any more weight than that, can be pretty hard in terms of leverage and hard on the knee and ankle and hip joints. Up and down, working the gluteus medius. We're in control. The bottom leg is at an angle. If you say this is too much for me, Joanie, then you just stay down here and you make it your favorite bed exercise, right? You can still do some bed. You just have to take off the top sheet. That's all. So it's up and up. Keep going. Now, you're going to stay here. You're going to go point and flex. We like this. Stretching out through the shin and the calf. Point and flex. Again. 2 more. 1 and 2. Now we take this leg on top. We come all the way down now so that our spine is aligned. And raise and lower. Now this time, since we're bringing the leg towards the midline of the body, we're adducting. Adding. So that means we're working the inner thigh. When you want to work the inner thigh, think about bringing the leg towards the body. Outer thigh, bringing the leg away from the body. That's why there's the outer thigh and the inner thigh. Lift. Now this time leave it here. The foot is flexed. If you have a shorter thigh, sometimes by rolling up a towel and putting it underneath, you're able to at least stabilize that leg. Press it up. So we have our weights on. 2 more. 1 and 2. Now bring this guy right in there. Hello. Again, support yourself. Raise and lower. Again, outer thigh. We have it at about 45-degree angle. As you raise and lower. In control. And that's really important when you have weights on. So that you're not going to put any excess stress on the ankle or knee or hip. Again. And lift. Lift. And so you keep going, and you are in control here. Now leave it there. Up. Up. Press it up. So all you do is we're changing the intensity of this move by shortening the lever and also increasing a little bit how fast we're doing this exercise. And again. And you know, if you were present, like you could have like the Easter hunt, egg roll, and all that. There's great stuff that you can play croquet. 2 more. 1 and 2. Now bring the knees together. Take your time. Hi. Are we getting up here? Yes. Stretch out from a tailor sit position. And other side. The only thing is, I don't know about you, but the first time I visited Washington, D.C., I was amazed that, you know, like the White House is there. It's not like real private. I mean, if you were to have your Easter egg roll, everybody would know it. I mean, it's right on the main street. I don't know where I thought it was, but... And then, of course, when you go to the White House, it's so exciting because every time, all these limos with smoked glass, and they're always going through the gates. It doesn't matter who gets out. You know they're important. Keep going. And raise and lower. But it's very public. But again, it's the White House, right? It's our house. Okay, now raise and slow it down. It's lift and lower. Up and up. Now stay there for a moment. And point and flex. So we're going shin and calf. And shin and calf. It's 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Now over the top. Come down as you raise and lower. So now we're adducting, working the inner thigh. Let's lift and lift. Now to tempo. Up. All the way up. And so the one thing when you wait, you know, to go to visit the White House, they have like a recording. I don't know, it goes all around the fence. It's pretty magical, you know. Do not try and get into line ahead. The recording tells you what you can't do. they only have a couple hours a day that you can visit, so you're in line for, like weeks before you can go and see the few rooms they have. 2 more. It's 1 and 2. We bring the legs together. We support our head. We raise and lower. So you're working through the outer thigh, gluteus medius. Same thing applies as to abs in terms of shaping up this area of your body. Again, making sure you don't consume more calories than you work out, right? I mean, in other words, if you have an excess amount of calories, it's going to go into, I don't care what it is, it's going to, be stored as fat. Aerobic exercise longer than 15 to 20 minutes so that you use fat as fuel, of course, in your aerobic training zone. And last but not least, now let's change it here, the low intensity up. Toning exercises, that's right, calisthenic type, that strengthen, tone, add to muscle strength, muscular endurance. You're on your way. And again, small movements. Up and up. So you see, just by shortening the range of motion, you increase the intensity. 2 more. It's a 1 and 2. Then we roll over. Thank you. And we keep our hips in contact with the ground. We bend our legs to go up and up. So what we're doing is we're raising and lowering this leg, working through the hamstring and the gluteal. And up. Up. And you just take that little pause, that peak contraction pause here. As you raise and lower. Now this time, keep it up there. Small. Ooh, we like this. See, we increase the intensity by shortening the range of motion again. And that's what you want to do with your exercise. You want to change it either by shortening the lever, shortening the range of motion, increasing, decreasing the amount of reps that you do. Lift, lift. We know we're alive now. Working to the back of the thigh. 2 more. 1 and 2. Other side, of course. We start off slow. You go up and down. Lift and lower. And lift and lower. Bring it up and up. And each time you want to have your hip bones, wherever they may be, it's okay, in contact with the ground, and you want to have your head down like this so there's not undue stress placed on the neck. It's lift and up. Keep going. So you're raising and lowering. Speaking about necks now, they say that some of the turkeys that they're breeding now are becoming, they do all these things. They shoot up these turkeys a lot of times to make them come into maturity sooner, and they're saying that these guys are, because they're coming to maturity, they're getting a little bit tough here. Okay, here we go, increase it. Okay, 30 more. Well, so much for turkey necks anyway. 30 more of these. Put on those aerobic shoes and right back with aerobics.
Brought to you by the Florida Orange Growers. Florida quality